Welcome back. We're here in editing mode. You know what? I should see if I can save the game. No, I can't. Now, I don't know whether they've removed the brain dance flashing or what, but there is a chance that it will flash in weird ways at any moment. So, you know, if you're sensitive, don't look. I'm Batman.
You control playback. Can even pause when you feel the need. Then you use the editor console to unpause. Try it.
So I can.
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out, and we sell the BD to those psycho freaks from the studio. Got it.
Dream as hell, right? Well, that's not all. You can speed things up or rewind, whatever you like.
What are the other icons? Are those sound?
Roll it back to the top.
Left trigger.
Neat. Now try fast forwarding a bit.
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Don't get creative.
So, there we are.
Okay. You can also reset the recording.
Why are you giving me this information? It should just be a pop-up on screen. I mean, that's not what I mean. What I mean is it should just be a pop-up in the corner as part of the UI in the in-world screen, not a pop-up that pauses the game and removes me from the game to tell me something. Oh, that's cool.
On the heat. The gun this gonk gets from his buddy at the beginning. Now scan it.
Okay. So am I scanning now? I think I'm scanning now, but the gun isn't here yet. So unfortunately, LB takes me into playback mode, but it's also the scan button, so I have to go into playback mode and then... Scan? Is this a scan mode? I can't... I'm holding LT, which is supposed to be rewind, but for some reason it's not letting me rewind. Why? I spotted the gun. Oh, was that not the gun? Was that something else? Okay.
Okay, right here.
Okay. So they wanted to baby fade it. They wanted to baby it. So bold sections on the track indicate a scannable clue. Alright, so that's fine. There are, in fact, the 3 layers, like I was thinking. Okay. Currently selected layer, so we might be able to choose the other layers later on.
Let's move on. Now heads up. In analysis mode, you can ferret out background noise and conversations if the roller got close enough. This tech records everything, every little detail, even the sights and sounds the roller was never aware of. To see the sources of the recorded sensory signals, switch to the audio layer in the editor. Go ahead and try that now. Okay, good. Now you should see several sound signatures in the store. Choose one and hone in on it.
Pack of cigs, case of brosif, and a couple of zappers.
Okay, we have a deal today on 2 flavors, Cuddy and
Yeah,
Surfing.
everybody!
So, any thoughts?
Unbelievable. Seriously, like it was happening right next to me.
If you say so, it's pretty rough.
Everything, all the elements in the background.
I mean, the whole point is they've got an overlay that makes it look rough.
Keep playing with the sound, explore it a bit. We'll move on when you get bored.
So this is like a combination of Batman's scanning system and Phoenix Wright's investigation methods. I don't particularly want to do anything else. I'm kind of... Are we going to be able to see the cops? I do like how the light works. The light is focused on the parts that are near the player character, or near the target, the recorder. Everything else is in the dark, see? That's really good. I like that. I can fly. I can fly, I can fly, I can fly. So if I press this button...
Sometimes you can analyze extra layers in the raw. Stuff the roller's cyberware picked up.
Oh, so I don't have to hold LB
Every
to scan. It just automatically scans. Okay.
meaning you should be able to grab heat signatures from her recording.
Oh, neat.
Hella nice.
Scanning works on peeps too. Walk up to the wounded chick. Try scanning her.
I just did.
All right, next thing. Scroll forward to the part where our artist gets a lead injection.
So this is an interesting tutorial, but it's super brute force. It would have been more interesting if, for example, we did get, what was her name, Kuroshi, the lady that we were talking to with the stupid haircut. If it was her recording, but the editor had spliced in a part of her life that wasn't supposed to be spliced in, something dumb like this, for example, and we might see her totally take one of these dudes out or run away or whatever it is that we want to do to establish her character a little bit better. And then she could be annoyed that the editor hacked it in. It's something where just using a completely unrelated set of footage and then walking us through it step by step feels pretty boring. So is this guy... I'm pretty sure he was our friend. So our friend shot us in the head. You know what? This is probably the guy that we heard them talking about on the street when they said...
They shot her
Yeah.
and he never saw it coming.
When she said she was worried about her boyfriend.
Comes my favorite part of the game. See the blinking thing over the entrance? Surveillance cam. Must have caught our shooter. You'll see in a sec. Cam feeds to the screen behind the clerk. Roll back to where the screen's in the kid's field of vision, then scan it.
Okay, well, first let's change over to visual.
His own Chumba shot him. Probably planned to all along. Must have got a nice slice of cred on the black market for a BD like this.
It's interesting that they didn't make us play a cop. This kind of scanning technology is the sort of thing you get from a cop game like Batman. It's nice to not be a cop, but it seems like this is a radically overkill amount of info gathering for a game where you just shoot people a lot.
Yeah, it's impressive, right? It's too bad most of the BDs we do here are only good for flogging.
I think they might have removed the flashing lights problem. I didn't see any flashing
I
lights.
don't know. Let's take a break. Still feel like that kid when... Yeah. Think I'm done.
V, there's no time. Get it together, please.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead. Just need T-Bug to link in.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Who?
Runner for my crew. Security specialist. She'll tell me what to look for while we analyze. No problem, I hope.
Actually, it is a problem. Not what we agreed, Ev.
Evelyn? I won't get a damn thing out of this without T-Bug.
Judy, please.
I didn't have any
She wants to
stats
bring
here.
a runner in? What part of that don't you understand? How do I know she'll only purge in this footage? Observe, not fuck with anything.
Me. I'm your guarantee.
Yeah, right.
It's Evelyn's footage. What the heck are you getting upset
This
with?
one last time. I promise everything will work out, just like we planned.
Okay, V. Call T-Bug and we'll dive in.
Hey, V, what's happening?
Bug, listen. I got some useful footage from Konpeki Plaza. It's a brain dance.
Konpeki? Oh, thought as much.
Someone there with you?
Unimportant, Bug. Please focus. Need your help. Got no clue what I'm supposed to look for once I'm in.
Alright, see if I can walk you through it. Jacking into your tech now.
Well, if we were going to have...
Gotta give me access. Opening port 1779.
She's hacking me live. That's fun. I like that.
I'm going in. Should be getting my requests.
If she's going to be walking me through it, why would she have given me the tutorial first? Why did I need two walkthroughs?
Okay, connection confirmed. Now some quick tip ice, and we're clear. Ready to dance.
Fire her up, Judy.
Yeah, I have a feeling that might have been where the flashing lights were originally.
Gotta find out where Yorinobu's keeping the relic.
So I can edit out like this, and then I can pause. Seriously, what a dumb line. So this is someone we're going to have to avoid. You can see that their danger is extreme. We don't want to get involved with them. Now, as for us, we don't appear to be carrying any weapons, so my guess is there's probably a weapon scanner or something. We'll see. Just to change...
Alarm firmware is fresh, but
Ha ha ha.
it's chirping on a BBS. Something about lots of seeds falling to this sieve. Let me generate keys. I can forge their sieves.
See, T-Bug this is a really fantastic way to do things. Let me talk about it first. I can't pause right now. Fine, it's fine. Having someone ride with us to do all of the techno-babble stuff is a fantastic way to set this up. It means that the devs can do whatever the heck they need to do without giving us any sort of permanent abilities or foundational mechanics that can be exploited by us later. So for an early game thing like this, where we're going to need a lot of help to get through a challenge that might be too difficult for us otherwise, we can just use T-Bug to do it, and I think that's fantastic. And you know, it looks like they've got the right setup for whoever's writing her jargon knows what they're talking about.
Heat sig activators, IFF.
You skilled enough to kill it all?
Mucho more than enough. Just need access to their subnet.
Oh my god, need a subnet mask. Looking at audio. The TV is super clear. Okay. So I've only got video and audio. I thought that I could switch her over into infrared. I guess I can't switch her over into infrared? That's... oh well.
I said no.
Alright, so now she's walking into the main room here. We got another scannable sequence. This is cool. So the basic idea here is that we are planning out our raid, but we're doing it in a way that really makes sense. We're going through incomplete footage that we don't know that much about. We're going through a scout. A scout went into the area, collected us some footage, and now we're wandering through the footage, pouring through it, trying to figure out the kinds of techniques we can use, you know, how we can get through a situation, all that jazz. I think that's a really good way to do this kind of planning. This idea was great. It's not a detective setup. It's a heist setup. I think that's a fantastic idea. So do I have to...
I have my head for this. Then you shall perish for a good cause.
Here in a drone, ventilation and cooling, servers, gotta be. Fancy doodads in here need to be controlled.
Neat. I don't see any more glowing pop-ups in the sound, and I don't see any more glowing pop-ups in the visual.
But make yourself comfortable. I need a minute to...
Listen in on that conversation, V. Could be something important.
I need a minute to finish.
The program is still in the trial phase. We cannot take it to market as is.
We shall see soon enough.
Please speak with your father. He's taken a particular interest in this project. He can certainly explain the
My
risks
father's a tired, visionless old graybeard who thinks nothing will change, and he'll live forever in his tiny, frozen bubble.
I should not even be listening to such things.
We'll listen to this. Saburo is an adult despot, utterly removed.
Sorry, I'm actually trying to learn from this.
Stuck in some fossil
Now that I know that it's actually something cool.
no longer exists. Of a world that may never have existed. We have not seen eye to eye for the past
So he just ranted like this while some random lady he didn't know was standing 10 feet away?
Read the documentation carefully. The relic requires specific storage conditions. You must provide them.
Heard that? Relic doc's gotta be around here somewhere. Look for them.
Sure, why not? First I need to rewind though.
Some
Puppy.
Reality.
Okay, so that's just more coolant system rumbling. That's fine. So I believe that when we left off, we were... here-ish. Now, the reason I rewound it is because I need to make sure that we're not missing any security pop-ups from us wandering around.
Please speak with your father. He's taken a particular interest in this project. He can certainly explain.
My father's a tired, visionless old graybeard who thinks nothing will change.
Oh man, I want to make a game like this now. This was a really good idea. I bet that they never go anywhere particularly awesome with it, though. Like, I bet there's no branching or anything. It's just find all the clues and move on. But it would be so powerful as a branching tool, a tool to plan our raids with.
We'll listen to this. Saburo is an adult despot, utterly removed from reality.
The writing is pretty rough in this scene, though.
Some fossilized vision of a world that no longer exists, of a world that may never have existed.
So I'm supposed to be looking around for papers, but I think that they won't appear until after.
I am quite sure we won't now.
Read the documentation carefully. The relic requires specific storage conditions. You must provide them.
Until she starts to look for the documentation, I don't think I'll be able to see it. That's what I'm getting at here.
Sorry to make you wait. Business can be stupid.
It wasn't long. Not even long enough for me to grow bored. Is everything alright? You seem tense. Edgy.
A moment. It will pass.
You get to work on that.
I'm still thinking about this because it's such a good idea. Like, imagine if you were setting up a runner campaign in this kind of world. Imagine if you had a team of runners that you personally either recruited or set up, and they were just NPCs. They weren't other players. Imagine if you could send them out on missions that were not the core run, right? Because obviously the core run is going to be done by one or two or maybe three skilled runners, and then everybody else is going to be safely out of the kill zone, right? Maybe backing you up with hacking or something. But the big thing here is that you can send these people on reconnaissance missions before your actual mission, and then they'll gather data, and what kind of data they gather will depend on how alert they are, how good their pickup rig is, what they know to look for. And then you go through the data they picked up in this sort of way, and you find other clues. Maybe you can send in another wave of investigators. Maybe you can find different things that will change how you approach the situation, and you can wrangle all that stuff into a mission plan. That would be really fun. I love that idea. That's a great idea. Oh, it's too bad this game doesn't use it. Oh well.
Just one condition.
You wish to make demands of me.
Only one. Focus on me. Oh, got any candy left? Stuff was pretty fun last time.
Bedroom.
I saw it. Rewind.
Bedroom, nightstand.
I've got an idea. Be right back.
So I think that she's going to help me look for the loot now. There's some question as to... Oh, I see. They flagged it for me, that yellow bar behind where I am right now up on the top there. They were very clear about letting me know that there was something to catch there. So they are, in fact, just baby babying me. There's no branching path here. Anyway, I think she's now looking for the documentation. Hold on, if I were to go in... Yeah, okay, so she can actually see it up close here. So, I really like those golden fingers. Those are great. So she's setting up,
Very nice.
and she's reading the model here.
I'm here already.
Just a sec. Looking for the perfect
Now there's music playing, but you can't hear it, because I turned it off.
thing. Ah, you'll like this.
That was fun. I like the idea that sometimes we have to actually be in her eyes just to make absolutely sure we can see clearly, because obviously we can't see clearly like this. There's just a lot to love about this set of ideas. It's just good in general. That's wonderful. I didn't expect to find anything that I would just out and out love the idea of in this game. I expected to be a little bit disappointed, and I haven't been by this. This is a great idea. Stop. That must be the ducks.
Manual details a special temp-controlled container. Relic needs to be kept real cool.
So Chip's gotta stay in the freezer.
Yep, could damage it otherwise. Okay, switch on thermal layer detection in the editor.
How?
Should be easier to spot where your Nobu's keeping the chip.
Thermal layer. Oh, so they finally just unlock it at random. Fine, whatever. So I can just see everybody's glowing bodies. But if we're looking for something cold, it's not going to be yellow. It's going to be blue. So the question is it in the future or in the past? Does this stay unlocked if I rewind to the beginning? Oh, well, they actually tell me where to find it, so never mind.
You'll like this.
It's in this segment. Yeah, okay. Thanks for the help. God, they're not even holding my hand. They're like tying me up and dragging me along behind the cart.
That's stipulated in the docs, but no way the chip's hiding there. Too risky. Temp fluctuations, risk of damage.
Yeah, well, it's in here, obviously. All right, well, let's go ahead and just keep rewinding it for a while. Till we get another ping. Oh, look, there's a giant ping here. Is it in the table? That would be funny.
Oh, Donaghy's. Looks like Mr. Arasaka had something to say.
All right, so the table was blue because there was an ice box on it.
No way. Temp's too low. Could fluctuate. Nice try, though.
What? Ice is too low of a temperature? Does it need to be kept just slightly below room temperature or something? Oh, that looks likely.
Just a fancy-ass fridge. Temp doesn't match the guidelines. Won't find a thing here.
See, I was right. So I do like the idea that we have to rewind back through it to find what we're looking for. The way that they just kind of brute force hid our ability to do this until after we knew we could was a little bit disappointing, but that's the nature of this game, I suppose. It would have been more interesting if we could see them, but then scanning them gave us nothing until we understood what we were looking for.
Looks like we got everything we need. Quit out of the editor.
Well, I understand that we do want to quit out of the editor, but I want to see the ending. I presume that, you know, there's nothing else past the part we saw.
The taste boosted somehow?
Just the price. Same bubbly you'll be sipping in real space soon.
So the basic idea here is we get to hear commentary about what she's sensing directly when we're inside of her. So when she drinks champagne, we feel it.
Oh, got any candy left? Stuff was pretty fun last time.
Nice.
Boom, 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 boom.
Look, it's like I'm really...
B, eye on the prize.
Alright, so that's the basic idea. The only thing is we didn't actually scan all of the security systems. We must not have, because it still says that we missed one. Or, you know, it still says we missed something. But I don't know what I missed. Is it something in here? No, that's that. Is there... What security am I missing here? There was security here. I scanned it, so I thought that was it, but the scanning meter didn't go away. The scanning meters did go away when I scanned the things on the thermal layer. So is there something that I'm missing right now on this layer? Where's the last security element? It's got to be a part where she's walking around, right? Because she wouldn't see anything different from where she was sitting. So is there like a little camera hiding in one of these nooks? Wait, I'm on the wrong fucking layer. Okay, hold on. Let's try that again. I already scanned it. Is there another one?
He's taken a particular interest in this project.
Oh no, what am I missing? Well, it's been 27 minutes. We'll stop here. I'll join you again as soon as we exit this. I'm going to look around for that sensor in my own time. I don't really think you want to be here for that. So see you soon.